Drowning in a sea of tasks with little progress? Imagine if just 20% of your efforts could lead to 80% of your results. Intrigued? That's the power of the Pareto Principle. In today's guide, we'll break down how to harness this principle to supercharge your productivity. Stay with us till the end for a step-by-step walkthrough and discover the art of achieving more with less effort. Often referred to as the 80-20 rule, the Pareto Principle is a concept that suggests that 80% of outcomes result from 20% of all causes or inputs for any given event. The principle finds its name from an Italian economist, Vilfredo Pareto, who in the late 1800s observed that 80% of Italy's land was owned by just 20% of the population. He further noticed this 80-20 distribution occurring consistently in other areas of life and economics, leading to the formulation of this principle. To put it in simpler terms with an example, imagine you have a to-do list of 10 items. According to the Pareto Principle, completing just 2 of those tasks, 20%, could potentially yield 80% of the desired results or benefits. This means identifying and focusing on those critical tasks can lead to more effective outcomes with less effort. Understanding the importance of prioritization. Before we jump onto the main point, it's crucial to grasp why prioritization is so essential in our lives. In today's fast-paced world, multitasking has become the norm. We often find ourselves juggling multiple tasks at once, believing that it boosts our productivity. However, the challenge of modern multitasking is that it can scatter our focus, leading to decreased efficiency and increased stress. Furthermore, when we don't prioritize, we risk spending a disproportionate amount of time on tasks that might not significantly impact our goals. The cost of not prioritizing is high: wasted time, missed opportunities, and a sense of being overwhelmed. By understanding which tasks hold the most value and focusing on them, we can achieve more meaningful results with less effort. Now let's discuss step by step how to use the Pareto Principle to prioritize your tasks and achieve more with less effort. Step 1. Identify and list all your tasks. The first step in effectively applying the Pareto Principle is to identify and list all your tasks. Begin by writing down everything you need to accomplish, be it for work, personal projects, or even daily chores. This comprehensive list serves as a visual representation of your responsibilities and commitments. By laying everything out in front of you, it becomes easier to assess and categorize tasks based on their importance and impact. Not only does this help in decluttering your mind, but it also provides a clear roadmap for what needs to be tackled first. Remember, the goal isn't to get overwhelmed by the number of tasks, but to strategically prioritize them for maximum efficiency. Step 2. Analyze the value of each task. Once you have your list, the next step is to evaluate the significance of each task. For every item on your list, pose the question: what will be the impact of completing this task? This analysis helps in distinguishing high-value tasks from low-value ones. Some tasks, while they might seem urgent, may not necessarily align with your primary goals or yield significant outcomes. By understanding the potential impact of each task, you can prioritize those that drive the most substantial benefits, ensuring that your efforts are channeled effectively and efficiently. Step 3. Rank tasks based on impact. After evaluating the value of each task, it's time to organize them by their potential impact. Begin by ranking tasks in descending order of importance. Those tasks that align with the Pareto Principle, promising to deliver 80% of the desired outcomes, should take precedence and be positioned at the top of your list. This approach ensures that you're not just busy, but productive, focusing on tasks that truly matter. By consistently working on high-impact tasks first, you optimize your efforts, achieving more meaningful results with less expended energy. Step 4. Focus on the top 20%. The next crucial step in effectively applying the Pareto Principle is to zero in on the top 20% of tasks. This step is paramount. The essence of the Pareto Principle lies in understanding that not all tasks are created equal. While it's tempting to tackle everything on your list, true efficiency comes from discerning which tasks hold the most value. Dedicate the majority of your time and energy to the top 20% of tasks on your list. These tasks, though fewer in number, promise to deliver a whopping 80% of the desired outcomes. They are your high-priority, high-impact tasks. For instance, consider a salesperson with 100 potential clients. Instead of reaching out to all, focusing on the top 20 who've shown genuine interest could secure 80% of the sales. This targeted approach not only saves time, but ensures efforts are directed where they yield the most significant returns. Step 5. Eliminate, delegate, or postpone the bottom 80%. After focusing on the top 20% of tasks that yield the most significant results, the next pivotal step is to address the remaining 80%. These tasks, while they may seem numerous, often contribute to only 20% of the overall results. It's essential to approach them strategically to optimize your time and energy. Eliminate. Not every task on your list is worth your time. Some tasks, upon closer inspection, might not offer substantial value or might even be redundant. If a task doesn't align with your primary goals or provide discernible benefits, it's worth considering its elimination. By cutting out unnecessary tasks, you free up time and mental bandwidth for more impactful activities. Delegate. Recognize that you don't have to do everything yourself. Some tasks, while important, might be better suited for someone else's expertise or skill set. If a task can be efficiently handled by another person, delegate it. This allows you to focus on tasks that only you can do best. Postpone. Not every task is urgent. Some can wait. If a task isn't pressing and doesn't need immediate attention, schedule it for a later time when you can address it without compromising your focus on high-priority tasks. By employing these strategies, you ensure that every task is approached with intentionality, maximizing productivity. Step 6. Batch. Similar tasks. The next step in optimizing your productivity using the Pareto Principle is batching. Efficiency often lies in simplicity. Batching is a technique where you group similar low-priority tasks and address them in one focused session. For instance, instead of sporadically checking emails throughout the day, allocate a specific time slot to handle all your correspondence. This approach minimizes the mental strain of constantly switching between tasks, allowing you to build momentum and work more efficiently. By immersing yourself in one type of task at a time, you reduce distractions and enhance productivity. Step 7. Regularly review and adjust. Our next step is to understand the dynamic nature of tasks and priorities. As time progresses, situations change, and so do our goals. What was once a top priority task might now be of lesser importance, and vice versa. Therefore, it's essential to regularly review your task list. Take a moment every week or month to evaluate your tasks against your current objectives and circumstances. Adjust your priorities accordingly, ensuring that your efforts always align with your most pressing goals. Step 8. Set boundaries. Following the review process, our next focus is on setting boundaries. The top 20% of tasks that yield the most significant results deserve undivided attention. To ensure these tasks receive the focus they require, it's crucial to protect the time allocated to them. This might mean designating specific hours of your day where you're solely dedicated to these tasks, free from interruptions. For instance, setting a rule that you're not available for meetings or casual chats during these hours can be beneficial. Harnessing the power of the Pareto Principle is a game changer in the realm of productivity. By applying this principle, you're not just managing tasks, you're strategically prioritizing them. This 80-20 rule illuminates the path to achieving more with less effort. It's about understanding that a select few tasks can drive the majority of your results. By focusing on these high-impact tasks and streamlining the rest, you set yourself up for success, ensuring that every effort counts. If you found value in learning how to prioritize tasks and achieve more with the Pareto Principle, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with those who might benefit, and let us know your experiences in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more transformative insights.